President Muhammadu Buhari's tacit support for former Edo State Governor Adams Oshiomhole to emerge next national chairman of the party has not sat well with some party members. APC National Publicity Secretary Bolaji Abdullahi and Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje insist that it is left for the 24 APC governors to accept or reject the president's position on the matter. Politician Ayodele Adewale joins us now on the News Hour to discuss this. Many thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
What do you make of this? The president is one man, 24 state governors. Who do you think will carry the day?
Well, I think we should wait for the convention and we see where the people are going to cast their votes. But the president, as a Democrat, has also his freedom of expression. He can decide to express his thoughts and his free will wherever he wishes.
Now we saw when Governor Ganduje came out to say, went forward to say it's even unlawful for the president to go ahead and endorse one person, despite the fact that the 24 APC governors can also exercise their ability to accept or reject his position. So why the discontent when they know that the buck still lies on their table to accept or reject? Why the discontent among party members?
Well, these are part of democratic ethos. People have the freedom to endorse wherever you want. Mm-hmm. If you look at the last convention that gave the president the ticket, after all unsaid, so many governors supported other candidates. So many people supported other candidates. Everybody even thought, a lot of people never even thought the president was going to win. At a point, I was at the convention, he had to leave the state box to start talking and lobbying with delegates and all of that. While some people were throwing money, he was going there lobbying people.
That was then. The record has changed now. He is the president. And perhaps that is what some lawmakers are saying. Let's reorder election sequence, for instance, because where the president goes, the bandwagon follows, either voluntarily or not.
It is not so. It is not so. Like I said, it's a democratic process. The president is one man. Some people believe in him, others believe in other things. And that is what makes the system bubbles. It's not a monolithic system where everybody must go one area. If everybody have gone one way, people will still talk about it. But he, as a human being, either you like it or not, he will have a preference.
But considering his position, is it diplomatic to have gone ahead to voice his position or his opinion on who he feels would fit the post?
Beyond diplomacy, we're talking about law. Mm-hmm. Is there in any way in the APC constitution a law that debar him from expressing his opinion? There is none. And I keep saying it's about sentiment, it's about law.
Okay. Let's look at Oshiomhole himself. Oshiomhole in his own right. Should he emerge as the APC chairman? What do you expect? Well,
I've worked with Comrade Oshiomhole before while I was a student union activist, and I do have a strong belief in him, and I have no doubt that he's not going to perform. The energy is on his side. He's an orator, he has an oratory that can convince people to support the party, and he's somebody that thinks out of the box. To have led the NLC in those troubled days, to have kept the NLC together, to have brought a lot of monumental development to Edo State, even when people thought cultural values or cultural attributes prevented development from coming in, he was able to persuade investors to come in. At the point, the Oba of Benin had to even say that his funds should be shifted for development. So if somebody has this attribute to convince people, for people to do what is right, I think what is permissible is for us to give an opportunity to come on board.
And this is coming ahead of a critical convention which may or may not affect the 2019 election. How does this affect this discontent we're seeing? How does it affect the APC's ability to put up a united front?
What you call discontent is the icing on the cake for the convention. It's just the icing, it's the flavor. You understand? You must continue to have flavors. But at the end of the day, are we going to go through a hitch-free, violence-free convention? The answer is yes.
On what are you basing your optimism?
Look, before you forecast, you look at so many integrals of things that are happening. You understand? The process has started. I, for one, in my local government, have gathered would-be candidates for various offices. We had a screening yesterday. I had over 200 people coming to jostle for various positions, and likewise on other places.
All right.
You understand? You cannot just put a stopgap on such a democratic process. Allow it to move.
I think I would like to end with this cliche, only time will tell.
Exactly.
We'll wait and see what happens.
And let's share your optimism that peace will take the day at the end of it.
Thank you. Many thanks for your time.
Very peaceful.
Thank you.
For
and your contributions.
Thank you.